Alright, y'all ready?
My lips good. Aggressive. Need some
Chapstick.
need some lotion on.
Need some Vaseline.
Vaseline. The Marlon Wayne's Vaseline.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, we rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the Plain and Simple Show. It's your boy Reckless Styles.
It's your boy Grammatic.
And we have the guest, Jhai, in the building.
Hola.
Beautiful songstress, very talented, angelic voice, and we are definitely pleased to have her come on the show today, talk about her EP, Ethereal, and man, it took so long to try to figure out how to say that right, but definitely excited to have her in the building. We talk about the project and the importance of being original. So if you want to tell us a little bit more about the project and how long it take to get it going.
Okay, well, I first started this project back in 2016.
Okay.
No, 2015, because, yes, 2015. The first song that I recorded was The One, and it was co-written by my cousin Naisha.
Okay.
Hey, girl, how you doing? And basically, this EP is just about what I was going through at the time, which was, like, guys and, like, just terrible, terrible relationships. But there was also some good that came out of it. And yeah, I'm still growing as an artist, so I'm still trying to develop my sound. But yes.
So if you don't mind, we're gonna play a little bit of the track so that the people at home can hear it. So I'm gonna play this right now. It started out strong. I like that run. So tell us a little bit about like the background behind this track in particular and like where the inspiration for this song came from.
So basically, I had a crush on somebody, but he was like not paying me no attention. So it's like the first line in the song is, "I see you watching me, something's on your mind, you know. I know he's feeling me, you know." But he never said anything. So basically, it's just throughout the song, I'm just telling him, like, you know, I'm the one, stop playing, you know, that's all.
Okay.
That's interesting because, like, you know, this is the first time we've had a female guest, and seeing the different perspective on the inspiration behind songs is very, very fresh. And it sounds like you derive a lot of your inspiration from personal experiences.
Yes.
So on the other songs that that you have on the EP, like "Time Wasted," for example, what are some of the inspirations behind that one? Is it another situation that's very similar?
Is this the same guy?
No.
That's the real question, right? Because if it's the same dude, maybe you should have got the hint. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a totally different person. But for Time Wasted, I was with somebody in high school, and I was just wasting my time waiting on him to change, you know. But you know how young girls be during that time. I was just waiting, but he never changed, you know.
Now, how long was y'all dating though? Like, I mean, because this is high school, that's 3 years. Like, was it the full 3 years or was it like a year?
High school is 4 years, Brendan.
My bad. My bad. No, here in
I don't know what high school you went to.
Let me clear this up. In Columbia, Missouri, you know what I mean, you have the 3 years of like Hickman, Rye Bridge, you know what I mean, or
yeah, I never heard of that.
I mean,
Yeah,
then
me
you got
neither.
the junior high. So,
Oh.
yeah. It's a little different.
Y'all got fancy schools.
We do.
Yeah,
So,
y'all
just to
fancy.
clear that
Shout
up.
out to the CPS.
Yeah.
I want my job back. Now I was playing.
But no, we were high school sweethearts, so we were together throughout, on and off, throughout high school.
Got it.
But yeah, it's over now.
So would you say that the majority of your songwriting, I know you talked about it particularly on Ethereal, it's a lot about, you know, those relationships and things like that and different stories that you have.
Yeah.
But just generally speaking in your songwriting, is it always going to hark back to relationship stuff, or is it like deeper in the, you know, exploration of feelings and emotions and things like that?
The second one, yes.
So you really get into like, you know, trying to articulate things that are very like, I guess, abstract.
Yeah, not talked about, because a lot of things that are talked about right now is like inappropriate things. It's not really pulling from what somebody goes through.
Okay.
So I feel like, yeah, I pull from a lot of personal experience.
You said your friend co-wrote the song.
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Yeah.
So how much of the project did you write Like, how much influence did you have on the writing, producing? Because you play the guitar as well. So, yeah, how much?
Well, it was 50-50.
Okay.
My brother, Jabron, a.k.a. ISO.
Shout out to
Hey.
ISO. We need you on the show, bro.
Come
We
get
need
on
you
the
Yeah.
show, man.
Yeah. He produced the whole EP.
Oh, nice.
Time
very
Wasted
nice.
was actually co-produced by Molly Red Music.
Okay.
He's a producer out of St. Louis, but he's amazing. Shout out to BJ. And yeah.
So, do you try to keep a lot of your collaborations within the family, or do you do a lot of stuff that's outside?
No, I'll collaborate with anybody who's down to work.
Okay. And do you try to keep it like St. Louis, regional or anything like that? Are
I'm
you
trying to
branching
get out of St. Louis.
Okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit about that. Like,
Well,
so you from St. Louis? Or?
Yes, I'm from
Okay.
St. Louis, and I have a song called "Story" that's on SoundCloud. It was produced by the Classmates. They're a
Okay.
production company based out of South Carolina, and yeah, I really like that song. In that song, I'm talking about school and college and how I hate it and how it's just terrible. But yeah.
Okay. So we'll let y'all listen to Story at the end of the show. For right now, I want to get into Time Wasted for a second. Let you get a taste of what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Runs again.
Oh, well, no. I'll never be what you want. You'll never be what I need. We'll never see eye to eye. Honestly, I still can't believe all the sacrifice I made just to make your ass happy. Prayers I prayed more for you than I did me. Now
So you
I
said
know
that,
that.
Man, I ain't low-key, we just wanted to let it run.
we gotta keep the interview. Y'all lucky y'all get to listen to it. We gotta keep the interview going. But look, so you said your brother Jabron produced almost all of it.
Yeah.
Did he produce this track right here?
He co-produced it with Molly Red Music.
Okay, so he
Crazy.
co-produced this one.
Crazy.
So what made you decide to do a song that had that like trap switch in it,
Because
right in the middle?
I felt like, I don't know, I don't really do trap music, so I
Right.
wanted to get out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
I also have a song called Comfort Zone with Fuego Bentley.
Shout out to Fuego, man.
Make sure y'all check that out. But yeah,
2 a.m. Trill waves. Go get those.
yes.
Shameless plugs.
So I do have a question. It's kind of about the transition. Pretty much you're like a neo-soul artist. Would you like to say that?
Yes.
So we had an interview with Black Ties, and we were talking about artists like Jill Scott, Music Soul Child, and more artists that, like in the early 2000s, they had a spotlight in the entertainment industry. Now it's kind of died off. What made you choose to stick to your roots and not go in everybody else's lane?
Well, I come from a musical family. I come from jazz musicians, gospel musicians. I've always appreciated like older artists. I've always appreciated neo soul. I'm just, if anybody that knows me knows that I'm like an old head. Like I have an old soul. So I just love that sound. I just love what they did with the music back then.
Got it. Yeah.
So if you had to say that, like in today's industry, that there's like a lane that you fit into, because a lot of those artists aren't mainstream enough for some of the viewers to know what we're talking about. Go check that stuff out. If you don't know neo soul music, you need to be listening to neo soul. It's good for you. It's good for your spirit.
Yes.
But how would you say that you fit into the modern landscape of R&B, if there is even a modern landscape of R&B?
I don't know, because I'm still trying to figure out my sound, so I don't really know if I fit in anywhere. I think I'm paving my own lane right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't really think I sound like anybody. I mean, I've heard, like, people tell me that I remind them of Sade or Jhai Aiko. But, yeah.
I can see that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think big question, since you're the first singer on the show as well, like, what do you think about, like, a lot of these artists that are big right now don't really have that range. Like, a lot of people can only hit a certain note. I'm not to try to say like Drake or whatever, but a certain level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tory Lanez, he
I still like his music.
His music's
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
but I mean, it's like the same 6 notes. So, but it's good songwriting, amazing songwriting. I mean, but I don't know too many people who can take 6 notes and make them sound that different. But it's still 6 notes.
I feel like if you just make good music and you have great writing, I don't really think it matters anymore today.
Okay.
How you sound, or your range. But,
Speaking on that too, though. So another thing that I noticed is that even people who do have range and who are great vocalists, they still like auto tune everything.
Yeah,
Like
'cause-
overtly, not that
Jamie
auto tune from
Foxx,
back in the
Jamie Foxx
day.
could sing, but
yeah.
But like
overly
Chris
uses-
Brown's entire Heartbreak on a Full Moon album almost had auto tune on all his singing, and dude's got pipes, like he can sing. So how do you feel about artists that really can sing just copping out?
And we ain't trying to hurt your feelings if you have auto tune on the project. Like,
I feel like auto tune is
disrespect to
necessary.
auto-tune.
I feel like auto tune is necessary for a song. Like when I'm singing in the studio, I don't want to sound like I'm singing in a basement. I want to sound cool. So I
Right.
put a little bit of auto tune on it just to make it sound a little better.
But as far as using it as like a effect, like a processing effect,
like
'cause
if you can't sing, then that's something else. But if you can sing and you use a little auto tune, then I think that's fine.
Okay. So all right, we're gonna let y'all listen to Story, man. Jhai, is there anything else? Anything that people need to be looking out for? Anything you want to
what's
plug?
the name of the upcoming project?
Oh, I don't
possibly?
have a name yet. I'm still
Okay.
working on that.
If y'all want to give her suggestions on naming the next
Drop 'em in the
project,
comments.
leave them in the comments for sure.
Yeah.
And definitely make sure to check out Ethereal and make sure that you pronounce that right.
Put some respect on it.
Some
You know what I'm
respect.
saying?
Cassie, why'd you pick the name of Ethereal?
Well, ethereal means otherworldly, heavenly, and I feel like my voice is very soft and angelic. I'm tooting my own horn right now. But yeah, that's why I picked that.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we're gonna give y'all all the links to everything you need. It's gonna be in the description. Make sure you head over to plainxsimple.com. We're gonna have all the interviews. Y'all probably missed some gems back in the past. If you're watching this right now, make sure you get Jhai's music. It's your boy Grammatic.
It's your boy Reckless Styles.
It's your girl Jhai.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Appreciate it, yo.
Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff.
Ooh.
See, you ain't nothing to be
I
worried
know.
about.
I've never done that before.
Yeah, it's the first interview?
Yeah.
For real? Oh, man, you did good. You did good.
Yeah,
I
we appreciate
appreciate
the
y'all.
cover song too.
That shit, man, killed it, man.
That's gonna make a big difference.
Shit,
Bro, this is English.
I forgot.
I'm mad we not gonna have this next time.
I'm
about to talk to
sister asked me for a dove. She always asks me for some shit.
This setup right here.
I ain't got oh no. I called up my people this morning. They said that I can't keep going.
I'm like, we in here.
This shit is boring. Can I just get this part?